A meal has become so much more than just about the food. It's about getting together with family, making memories with some of your favorite people. One of my favorite agents, Ryan Dalzell, has brought me out to San Marcos, and this place behind me is the perfect spot if you've got the urge to have fun while you eat. Ryan, thank you for bringing me here. We're at Urge in San Marcos. It's one of those places where you drive by it, you're not really sure what it is. You get inside and it offers so much. Food, games. You were just here last week with your family. Tell us about where we are.
Yeah, this is one of my go-to places. When you've got 3 kids, you've got to find a place that's got great food but can keep the kids entertained, and they love it. You've got the 3 Bs. You've got burgers, beer, and bowling. So you can't go wrong with that. I absolutely love it. So it's a favorite spot of ours.
I love that. The 3 Bs, you pretty much nailed it. And you brought with us Jackie. You're on the management staff, correct?
Yes, I'm a lead here at Urge. I also do private parties. I serve on the floor. The only thing I don't do is bartend.
Okay, so you mentioned private parties. So
Yes.
you come in, you know it's a restaurant, you can sit down with your family, but you can also plan an event. Name some of the events that you guys have.
We've done it all. We've done rehearsal dinners. We have one going on right now. We do a lot of company parties. We've done buyouts for Welk Resort, Home Depot. We've done it all. We've had DJs here doing dance floors and everything.
Nice.
So it's a lot of fun. We have everything.
It seems like it's one of those spaces that could really be utilized for almost anything.
Absolutely.
Talk about too, I know you guys have a couple things where wine isn't the only thing that pairs well with food. You do a thing where you partner with a brewery.
We do. So we do beer pairing dinners. So basically we pick our favorite beers from, let's say, Artifacts or Knee Deep, and we do a dinner pairing. Our chef will create courses of meals that would go well with the beer. So we usually sell out right away before a menu is even out, which is really cool. So people enjoy that a lot.
I love that. And Ryan, you mentioned B is the theme of the day, and beer's on the table. I feel like if beer had a month, it would be October.
Yeah, Oktoberfest. They have a great Oktoberfest coming up. So, and I know you can go online and find more and get on their Facebook page, and they'll have all the alerts because things do sell out quickly. So
I can imagine.
But Oktoberfest is cool, and there's other places. Encinitas has a big one. So yeah, if you're into beer, October's a good month.
Absolutely.
Completely. 'Cause
Absolutely.
I know you do business. You are the coastal North County guy. You do business out here. You also touch on Del Mar, Encinitas. I know a lot of cool things go on in Rancho Santa Fe too.
Yeah.
Something similar happens at the Inn, right?
Yeah, the Inn at Rancho Santa Fe has, the Rotary puts on October 7th, the Taste of Rancho Santa Fe. And similar to what Urge does with pairings, they have food, they have wine, and it's out there on the lawn, so it's a super cool event. And there's a ton of great charities that that there's an auction that raises funds for. So it's a great event in Rancho, and just another thing on the calendar for October.
Super cool. I love it when you can really create, food, charity, kids. Have you seen anything different in terms of what you guys get into in terms of the fall? What things shift here?
As far as like foot traffic in the restaurant?
Yeah.
Definitely depends. It's really different. Every single day is so different. We can be busy, have a lot of big party walk-ins, and then sometimes it's quiet. When the kids came back to school, we kind of saw the busyness start again. During summer, a lot of the students will go back home, so we don't have as much foot traffic, but it really depends. So depends on the season too, and if people are outside and they want to come play games or go bowling when it's cold outside, we have a lot of different things for a lot of different people. So.
And everything's cyclical, and I know a lot of people want to know about the market shifting. Ryan, can you talk to us about what's going on in the market up here?
It's really interesting. I think for the last several years, it's been all about inventory, and we actually are seeing a bit of a shift. And I'm telling people it's good news, because there have been a lot of frustrated buyers that couldn't get into homes. There were just multiple offers. But the inventory is creeping up, and it needed that. It needed to get to a healthy point where there's a balance. So we're seeing that. We're at all-time highs, so buyers are being careful, but they're even investor buyers. Right now, we have 5 buyers. I have 5 buyers that I'm working with. 2 of them are from the Bay Area, and they're investors. So it's really interesting because you would think at the top of the market, maybe people are not going to buy, but people still see that our local economy is doing really well. I know the UT just had an article that we're at 3.5% unemployment, and it's not just defense and tourism, there's biotech, there's high tech. We've got a really diverse base, and that's really keeping things going. So there's some interesting opportunities from an investment side.
That makes a lot of sense. And I know you mentioned your investors are looking for like multi-unit, somewhere to park their money for a long time. So like you said, it's still a booming market where if you put your money into it, it's going to continue to grow.
Well, the challenge with the affordability is people haven't been able to buy, and a lot of times they're then looking to rent. And so there's an opportunity for people to buy property, turn them into rentals, keep them long term. So that's certainly something. And then there's also vacant land that is a way to add value. If you can find land scarce, but if you find a good piece of land, then that's another opportunity.
Completely. And I know you've got a piece of land a lot that's offered in the Crosby, correct?
Yes.
Okay, talk to me about it.
The Crosby is one of the premier communities in San Diego. It's a gated community with golf, World Championship Fred Couple design golf course, and it's just beautiful. This lot happens to be the least expensive lot in the Crosby, and there's only a couple, and it's got views, but the really appealing thing is that it's got approved plans, ready to build, all the permits been paid, and unique for the Crosby, there's no Mello Roos, which
huge.
Really keeps that tax base down, so somebody could buy this right now and start building immediately their custom single level home with views. Can't beat it.
How fun for a buyer, because they get to literally walk into permits already there, into an awesome community, and then they get to pick their interior. It's almost like a dream for a buyer.
Yeah, absolutely.
And speaking of interior, I mean, we walked into this place and it's undescribable how comfortable you feel. What's going on with the ambiance in here? What are the different rooms that this place offers?
We have so many different rooms. So the bar area here that we're sitting in, it's very industrial-like. We have the wood, we have the couches, so it's very comfortable. We have our library room, a lot more fancy. That's where we will hold wedding rehearsals, anything. We have a bar in there, nice countertop. Yeah, the dining room's pretty much the same, exposed ceilings as well. And we have our alley room, a little more country style. We have farmhouse stuff in there too. And that's connected to our bowling alley. So lots of different textures and
That's awesome.
Bowling alley,
stuff.
beer, it's all here. That's all you need. Speaking of games, Ryan, I have got to challenge you to a game of cornhole. Jackie, feel free to watch and laugh at me. But Ryan, what do you say?
I'm good. Let's go.
Cool.
I've been practicing for the next Olympics, so hey, come on, let's
I'm
roll my
scared.
sleeves up. We'll go.
I'm scared, I'm ready, and I'm totally down. Jackie, thank you again for having us here.
thank you for having me.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
You ready
Bring
for
it.
this?
Let's
I'm
go.
ready.
Come
It's
on.
already been brought in.
Come on, it's brought.
All right, yep.
Brought. Let's see your brought.
Okay. It's all in the wrist. Okay. You got this.
Oh! First time, baby. Oh, off the board.
Okay,
See, now you got cocked in
My
good
bad
form.
form might be rubbing off on you. This is my lucky bag. It doesn't have enough beans in it, but I think it's going to be the one that just goes right in. No, no, it's just going to fly in.
Like a sail.
This is it. On the board. Okay, well. Gosh, you are the master. No, I literally just got 4 in a row. Just one. I could just use one. No! You knocked mine in. Thank you.